Lets it roll behind the net to Holik. And it lifted away by the tricky Janney. Nyland throws his body at Bradshaw. Janney out to Nyland and out of trouble. Collision involving Neely and Zalapsky. Janney is bumped. He's checked by Randy Cunningham. Evison and Sear work in front of Cote and Ladouceur. As Ladouceur was forced by Neely into the side of the net. Shovels it off to Janney. He's belted by Cote. Hodge reaches for it. Back to Bork. Bork fires. Scores! The Bruins ice it. However, Marquardt leads the chase. Sedorkovich runs interference. The touch was made by Zalapsky. Marquardt with a hit. And the linesmen have to keep the players apart.
Sedorkovich here. He will not play this. He wants Zalapsky to touch the puck. He does, and he's drilled to the boards. Certainly it's a correct call. Boarding is the call.
Cullen walks in front. Gives it to Verbeek. He fires. Tipped. They score! Dave Poulin has the task of keeping an eye on Cullen, who with Pat Verbeek, that twosome, has figured in 6 of the 9 goals scored by the Whalers in this series. Now Hunter and Don Sweeney get the sticks up. And it bounces to Marquardt, who's had his helmet knocked off, but it's not loose. And now Verbeek tackles him, and Verbeek will be going off. Bork starts it in. The pass back, the shot by Wesley scuffs it. He fires again. They score!
There you can see with the stick up.
Verbeek knocks down the clearing attempt. Hunter is belted by Gary Galley. Janney spins off the check from Hunter. Things open up for Cullen. Walks in. Verbeek shoots. He scores! Bork's pass deflected off Ruzicka at center. Too many Bruins there for the Whalers to get a hold of it. As Sear is battling Cam Neely, down they go.
This will be an interesting call. I don't know if Gregson got Sear immediately for going after Neely, or this will be a double call. We'll see. Neely and Sear get into it. The first penalty there, an elbow by Neely, and that's why the Whalers will be have a man advantage. They'll each get roughing calls, but the elbow, look at Paul Sear going at him. Neely with an extra minor for the elbowing that started this.
Across to Bob Sweeney. Leads it for Strico. Taken away by Sanderson. Poked away. Here's Galley alone. He shoots. He scores. And the Bruins are back in front 3-2 with 13:11 to go in the third.
Sedorkovich poked his puck right to Gary Galley.
Over to Weimer. Takes the shot. Lets it go. Deflected by the fallen Huda. Now Burridge gets it in front. They score! Dave Christian off the quick pass. Sedorkovich had lost his helmet, and Boston leads 4-2. Bounces into the corner. 2 Bruins back. Sear knocks down both of them. Neely and Galley went down like bowling pins. Dineen over for the puck. And the puck is grabbed. Gregson halts play. Don Sweeney takes down Dineen.
Galley and Neely. 2 for the price of 1. Here you see was the...
Gives it to Chris Nyland. Nyland trying to carry it in. Does. Backhand toward the net. Knocked down by Zalapsky. Cullen looking to get things underway. Stripped of the puck by Nyland. Bob Sweeney hooked off the puck. Bruin fans wanted a call on Hunter for that. Bob Sweeney has it again. Trying to take on Shaw. Sweeney on the backhand. He scores! Bruins have 3 goals in this period. After Verbeek had time to score 2.
Come West!
Nyland and McKenzie start to wrangle. Now McKenzie's going to get a call. He's frustrated. He wants Nyland to go, and they won't. Now McKenzie throws a left at the back of Nyland's head, and that certainly will dig a deeper hole from which the Whalers will have to extricate themselves from if they can.
I'm sure that Jim McKenzie's going to get 4 minutes, at least 4 minutes. He'll get hooked up with Nyland. Well, this is the end of it.
Ladouceur slowed up by Weaver at the blue line. Whalers will go for a change. Evison with a hit on Quintal. This will be a Whaler penalty to Dean Evison. And Terry Gregson says, "You're coming with me." And this will create a two-man disadvantage. 2:28 left in the double-minor to McKenzie.
This will be a charge against Dean Evison. Well, there's 2:28 in McKenzie's first penalty. He did leave his feet. Can't argue that point.
Wesley takes Neely over to Janney. He scores. Craig Janney has made it 6-2. Galley, but right to Krieger. Burridge fell down. It's a 2-on-1 shorthanded. Krieger to Yank. He scores.
Right here, no intent of getting the puck, just a two-hander across the right arm.
Misconduct, that is.
Let's watch this from ice level. Right here, the stick comes up. This is after the slash. I originally thought he got it for the two-hander.
A 2-2 game here in the third period has become a 6-3 rout very quickly. Bobby Holik ran over Stefan Quintal, who was thinking of one thing. Now as Quintal and Holik are going to go at it. Knox has to let him go. Quintal throws one right after another. No sense getting a game misconduct in this situation. Holik strong enough to hang in there with Quintal, but Quintal not connecting with any punches after a couple early. Bobby Holik, this is just not his bailiwick. Just over from Czechoslovakia this year.
Now, Bobby Holik's going to fool someone next year. He's going to take some lessons this summer and be a Tiger when he comes back.
We welcome our audience from TSN, the Sports Network. Our Canadian viewers are looking in on a 6-3 Boston lead with 35 seconds to go in the hockey game as Holik and Quintal have been separated.